For those who enjoy shorter pieces of content, let's just quickly chit chat about what we are going to talk about in our stories, my stories. You know, the mother, yes, can create an ambiance for a person to be completely inclusive without ever being a person who then becomes intrusive. Thank you, Sadhguru. Basically, when you have a third attunement, repairing ruptures, there's your ideal parenting style. It doesn't have to be a mother, obviously, though the womb does matter. And that's because sensations, images, behaviors, affects, meanings come with the physiological response. What was it? Where Stephen Porges, as he shares, we tend to think of triggers as words of scripts or context. He says, I'd like therapists to think of them as triggers of physiological state. So when I meet biologically rude people, I know that they're an adaptive child part of themselves, which is a child's version of an adult that developed to protect a wounded child. So attachment wound people, they won't be manifesting, according to some spirituality experts, as a 5D mystic in the Enlightenment Soul Age group and a functional child adult. I can tell you that's not true. That the 4D and 3D collective will continue to manifest just as easily as peasily, but their bodies will definitely not know what restorative embodiment and what self-aware accountable regulation skills are with mind-sight skills, because they don't sift their sensations, images, feelings, or thoughts easily. They also don't like mindfulness at all. In fact, they try to make up bullshit about mindfulness and yoga and also the good modern day therapist, because they don't want to take their child parts and heal. Because, you know, the adaptive child part is, again, perfectionistic, harsh, unforgiving. They do not learn new skills because they see things in black and white. They're also using their 3-year-old brain. And that's something, thanks Robert Sapolsky, they've been determined they could get out of it. But karma is their choice, not dharma. I do karma too, but I'm a conscious lover, lifer, a person who lives from the prefrontal. So I'll be aware of what I'm bringing up, and I don't bring it up with karma because I don't have a charge of like, no, I don't do black and white thinking. I don't care only about Maria, but some will say you talk about yourself. Sure. So adaptive child part people are self-preserving. You'll notice that they get stingy with anything and everything, which is why they're insecure, not true lovers. They get jealous, don't have compersion. Whether they polyamory or monoamory, intimacy is a threat, and they lie to themselves, and they continue their maladaptive patterns of behavior. Inner critic, outer critic, drugging, drinking, fucking, numbing, basically anything that slows them down, but we won't be telling them. So again, you will be able to manifest even in the 3D, 4D frequency. The body of yours will feel way down. Mine doesn't. So when you hear somebody saying death is easier than life, you know that's a spiritual bypasser. And savior complex people, they say you can't always be on, and it's like, no, you can. Securely attached, non-traumatized people, we're always on in our ventral energy. We'll talk more about that in the extended. Have a great day.